Well, hello everybody. How you doing? I have something I want to talk about, and we have to talk about it now. I can't wait. We have to talk about it right now. Okay, so pull up a chair and listen to the words that are going to come out of my mouth and go into your ears, because this is a big one. You ready? Let's go. Okay, I'm not going to parse words here. I'm not going to be nice about this. I'm going to take off the kid gloves, and I'm just going to ask you a simple question. How long do you think that you are going to live on this earth? What is the average idea, the number? Everyone watching this right now has an idea in their head of roughly how long they think they're going to live, how much time they think they have to walk on this earth and have experiences and do things and just generally be alive. Now, don't tell me the number. I don't want to see it in the comments. Don't tell the person sitting next to you if you're watching this with someone. Just hold that number in your head and just imagine it there. Is it there? Is it firm? All right, hold on a second. I'm just gonna shatter that number because that number isn't real. It's a perceived number in your head. It's not a guarantee. It's just an idea that you have in your head based on basic life expectancies, from modern medical technology, and from movies, and from our idea of how old grandma and grandpa should be, and then how you picture yourself in that role. But really, there is absolutely no guarantee you're going to reach any age past the age you're at right now as you watch this video. I'm serious. You could die tomorrow, and that's just a basic fact of life. People that will not face that are not facing reality. Death is awaiting all of us, and it's very important that you embrace this idea to grasp the next idea that I'm going to give you. I know that sounds kind of morbid, but this is how I handle things myself. So I'm just trying to pass on to you how I deal with things. Okay, so even if you imagined a really big number in your head, let's say you think you're gonna be one of the lucky few, and I do mean few, that makes it to 100 or beyond, still, that is not much time. Even if you're watching this video as someone whom I'm hoping that my demographic here is 20 and up, if you're watching this as a 20-year-old and up, that only gives you 80 years from now. And there's no saying that the last half of those years are going to be good years that you can do anything or even think for yourself or even not poop your pants. You know, the whole adult diaper thing, like you're incontinent, you're in the continent. My point is, no matter what number you imagined in your head, right there in your head that I told you not to tell anybody, it's still a very small, minuscule number by comparison to how old the universe is and to how long your life really could be to experience everything, which you can't in this short life. Even if you were rich and you could travel everywhere and do almost everything, you would still not be able to do everything in this life. Now, because we know that time is short and you have a very limited amount of experiences that you can possibly have in life, we have to choose them wisely, because life is a gift, and once it's done, it's done. Your time in this body here on Earth is limited, but it's because I walk around with this knowledge of my mortality in my head every single day, and I refuse to lie to myself and just hide from it like a lot of people. Oh, I just want to think about it. It's because I refuse to do that I'm living the life I'm living right now. Pay attention. This life that you're living right now as you watch me is your life. It belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anyone else. So please, find something that you are passionate about, something that you love, something that you want to spend the finite amount of time that you have on this earth doing. And don't let people say it's stupid. Don't let people tell you you can't do it, because they're wrong. If you really want to do it and it's something that you are really passionate about, you have to give yourself to it 100%. You have to make it happen. And you can make it happen, and you will make it happen as long as the passion is there and you don't give up. Now, I'm not saying just because you have passion you're going to succeed. When you have real passion about something, then you learn how to do whatever it is you're doing that you have passion for better. Now, you can't just say, well, I have passion for this or that, and so now I'm going to go be successful in it. It's not quite as simple as that. I simplified the first statement, but now we're going to get into the next level, the next step in. When you have passion for something, you need to spend time on it, cultivating it and getting better at what it is you have passion for. Great example, you're watching YouTube, right? And you probably like YouTube, and you maybe are even a video content provider. Can I get a hell yeah and an amen in the back? Hell yeah! Okay, so as a YouTube content provider, I'm betting that a lot of you made videos that were less than high quality videos, right? Maybe your lighting was off, maybe your camera angles were off, maybe your editing skills were off, maybe your ability to talk to the camera and talk to people on the other end of the camera, more importantly, was not all there. You were just beginning. You didn't really know exactly what you were doing, you just knew that you wanted to do it. And if you're smart, you got better at it. You learned how to properly angle the camera. You learned how to talk to people. You learned how to keep your eyes on the lens and not on the screen off to the side like some people do. If you film on your phone, you learned how to hold your phone like this and not like this. Believe me, I have a whole other video about people that film things like this, and it drives me crazy. Crazy. My point is, you got better. Because you had passion, and so you wanted to learn about it, you wanted to know about it, and your product got better. And when your product gets better, people can see, oh, that person puts a lot of work into what they do, and it's pretty darn cool. I mean, look at it. I mean, it looks pretty darn good. I like it. We're kind of like insects in that regard. Insects are drawn to things that are bright. We're like seagulls. Seagulls like shiny things. That's us. That's my point. When you put more effort into something, usually the product is better. You can't expect people to get excited about what you're passionate about if you don't work on what you're passionate about and make it better so that other people can then enjoy what you're passionate about. It's pretty simple, right? But listen, if you're passionate about something, that's what you need to spend your life doing and getting better at and progressing in and finding your fulfillment in. Not what someone else has said that you should or should not be doing. Because it's not their life. They don't have to live it. Eventually, and I'm guessing a lot of the people that are telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your life are older than you. They're going to pass on before you, and you're still going to be alive, left living the remnants of the life that you built based on what a bunch of other people said and told you to do. And you're going to be like, great. And I'm at the end too. And I wasted it. I blew it. Is that really where you want to be with your life? Do you really want to be at the end and think, darn it, I messed up because I didn't do what I really wanted to do with my life. I did this and this and this instead because someone else told me that would be the right thing to do. Yes, it's going to be hard. You're gonna come up against opposition. People are gonna tell you to stop. People are gonna tell you you're wrong for pursuing certain things because maybe they don't produce enough or any monetary gain in the beginning or ever at all. And they're gonna say you're wrong, you can't do that, you shouldn't do that, and this is what you have to do instead. Do like me or do what I've told you to do. But they're not you. They don't live in your heart. They can't see your passions. They can't feel your desires. Only you can. And you have to make them understand by putting the time into it and becoming identified with the things that you're passionate about. And then they will understand. And then you will be fulfilled in life if you just do that which you love. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I'm not trying to scare you with all this talk of how short life is. That's not me. I'm not about that. All I'm trying to do is share with you a simple principle that I try to live by. The knowledge that life is short, and so because my life is short, I have to have ownership of it, and I have to do what I want to do with my life and not what other people have said to do. And sometimes that means making decisions that other people don't like. Sometimes that means doing things that other people think are unwise. But to me, it's all worth it. And that's what I want to see for you in your life. So that's it. That's the end of what I was going to say. It's a simple message, but I feel it's so important that people hear it. And if you're living a life right now as we speak, as you watch this video on your computer or on your mobile device, your tablet, or whatever you're watching it on, if you're living a life right now that you feel like you're not in control of, that it's not your life, and that you want to be doing something else that you're passionate about that will make you feel more fulfilled than you are right now, you need to start making plans to change it. Not next week, not tomorrow, right now, today, while it is still called today. Because we're not guaranteed a tomorrow, none of us are. If you've enjoyed this video and found it useful, helpful, encouraging in any way, please don't hesitate to slap a thumbs up on this video because it's going to help it get up in the rankings, which means more people will see it. And if you feel like it helps you, please share this video. Maybe on your Facebook, share it on Twitter. More people need to hear this message, and you can help me spread it. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.